story number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you have chose this photo right here, okay, you are enjoying your life like it's a playground because you're not taking no for an answer, and you also are saying no when you want to. That's what I'm getting. So story number 1, yeah, you're playing this, you're breaking angles with this, like something about you changed. Like if this is your pal, something about you changed, and people, like, you got people's necks on a swivel. It's what I'm hearing, energetically and physically. So you could have had a physical glow up or a spiritual glow up. You're just glowing, honey bun. Okay. So anyway, so story number 1. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back to my returning subbies, my fellow fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. Okay. All my booking information is down below. So let's get into it. How are you enjoying life? So story number 1, like we mentioned, you make whatever moves you want to make in life, and you're blessed to do so. A lot of people don't have the access that you have. So story number 1, so what you have to do is basically just continue doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is just naturally good. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're naturally good. You're just naturally good at whatever it is that you do. So that's why you just blatant. That's what I'm hearing, the word blatant. So you're just blatant with this shit. So you just be living. You really don't care. People get with you. Run a very strict program is what I'm hearing. It's very chill, but it's a very strict program. Like, you could do both. That's what I'm getting here, because you have experience. So this is how you're enjoying life. This is how life is your playground. You also attract opportunities, good opportunities. You attract all type of opportunities. But the thing is here is you know how to decipher. You give something a shot, but you know how to decipher, okay? Something about the color green. You know when something is green, when it's fertile. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You're enjoying life because you seek out knowledge. So, like, for you, so sorry number 1, like, it's fun to learn new things. There's some people who literally are too scared to learn something new. You're not like that. You think learning is fun. Every day you learn something new. Like, you genuinely are excited to learn something new every day. So there's like a humbleness in your it's like you're such a wise person, like smart person, but you're very humble. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. You know, not afraid to say, hey, I don't know this, or excited to not know, because that's when you actually learn. Is when you can, how deep can you really see that you don't know? You know what I mean? To be able to have that space for God to provide, because it's really how many questions can we ask, right? How curious can we get? You're not afraid to get curious. So story number 1. You're not afraid to put your pride to the side, to look like a fool, okay? You're really funny. Also, you're very attractive. No one can hate you. Even your worst enemies, people who want to steal your man, people who want to do whatever, to like take that light out of you, they get shocked immediately, because they realize that what you have cannot be taken from you. And whatever, because it's you. It's not Do you understand? So that's why only good things, like, you can't, I don't know, it bounces off of you. It really does. It bounces off of you. Especially because with you, soul story number one, people can't put you in a box. So it's like anything people try and say, it's like you're always the opposite and then some of what they say. Like, you know what I mean? Because you always bopping and moving and bopping. You may travel a lot or love to travel. You may want to travel something that's important in your life. That's because you're meant to influence a lot of people and experience a lot of different things. See, life is about experiences. That's like the actual richness in life. So you're very wealthy in experiences, and this is what people love about you. And like I was saying, people can't hate you. Even your worst enemies can't hate you. They fall in love with you. That's your superpower, and that's why you're enjoying life. Like, you're kind of protected by this charm that even your haters don't want to hate you. They just want to be like you. They want some of whatever you got. But the thing is, why don't they just learn instead of trying to steal, kill, and destroy, right? So, yeah, they just want to run over. You hear all that? Run over what you got, but it won't work. And then they get caught out here, loud AF, passionate AF, hating on you. And people are like, wow, you know, what got over this person to really hate this person so much? And that's when these people show their true colors. So you do have a lot of people that, you have all types of people. You have soul story number one, you have fans, you have people that love you, people that want to learn from you. And you also have people who don't want to steal what you got, don't want you to have it, even though it's rightfully yours. You got all type of people. And I'm hearing the way it's your playground is that you keep going anyway. Right? I started off this reading with saying, you don't take no for an answer. So story number one, you just don't. You don't. And yeah, you may be trying new different like styles or something. I'm getting so story number one, or you're just exploring different parts of like being a person. I'm getting that with all these different colors in the picture. You're also not rushing. Like, you're okay with the silence. You know what I mean? You're okay with the silence. And also saying what you want and what you don't want. So that is coming through. So story number one. Okay, soul story number one. You've had a lot of breaks in your pile. But that's a part of why you're enjoying life, okay? This is why life is your playground and you're enjoying it, is because you know how to take a break. Breaks are needed. People are seeing how breaks are needed. And breaks, you know how to go for something when you really need to go for something, and then take a break when you need to take a break. Because whatever you're doing, and I'm getting, it's not even something big, but it's just it's more like the way you just are. Something about that. Okay, let's see. So we have 3 crystals from the Crystal Grid deck by Mystic Mondays. Labradorite, Golden Anhydrite, Hecamere, and Rainbow Mayanite. Okay, interesting. So I've been using this deck for a little bit now, probably like a week or two. But I've been taking a lot of cards out. Like, I've been really using this deck a lot. And these 2 cards all 3 of these cards I never got. And two of them, even this third one, sounds like it's coming from a place. So you may be like really, like you may be like racially ambiguous. Like you may come from multiple places. So this is also why life is your playground, because you can relate to basically, like people can relate to you. You know what I mean? You can relate to people. You have an advantage that not a lot of people have, because you're literally mixed with everything is what I'm getting here. Now that's not going to resonate with everybody, of course. If you want to book a one-on-one, we could get deeper into it for you. But as of for the collective of this soul story reading, soul story number 1, that's what I'm getting here. Or you have a lot of interests, but something specifically about like where you come from. You may have moved a lot when you were a child, so you're not just from one place. You also spent like 5 years growing up here, 5 years growing up there. So you're from multiple places, because this is literally, we have, that's what I'm getting here. Okay. Especially with the rainbow Mayanite. So native. That's for somebody, native. Then we have Herkimer, which is giving Egypt. And it says golden. You know, Egypt stays with that gold. And then we have Labradorite, which reminds me of like, you know, like the Hamites and all them Amorites, all them, you know what I mean, from the Middle East. Anyway, you got those 3 crystals, honey bun. So you're like, it makes a lot of sense here with this mix, because even in your picture, there's all these different colorful balls. You're like a ball of like, so life is like, you have like a rainbow aura. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so story number 1, especially with this rainbow Mayanite. You may really like Latin culture, or like Mexican culture in specific. Or like Spain. I am picking up African descent and white, but something about like indigenous, even Indian, something like that. But anyways, because I'm hearing certain instruments. So yeah, you may just like really passionate music. That's what I'm getting here. So story number 1, this is how this life is your playground and you're enjoying it. Okay. Feel free to drop a comment down below. Tap the subscribe button if you like this reading, and the thumbs up, okay? So we can reach other like-minded individuals who these readings are meant for, okay? So that's what I have for you today. All right, so story number 2. Let's get into your reading. We're just going to get a general vibe for you to know if this is your reading or not. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for my gifts. May only high-channeled, vibrational, truthful messages for the highest good come out, okay? I don't really do that for every pile, because I just know and believe my words are aligned to that frequency. But for you specifically, I'm hearing that like you're like a writer or something about the word, writing, storytelling, and like prayer. You really can pray, or you can write like poems, songs, definitely songs, especially with this image here and those swirls and stuff. You're definitely an artist. Like you can bring something from a different plane of existence into this plane of existence. So you definitely are a great artist. Okay, so we have 4 crystals so far, but for some reason I feel like you're gonna get 2 more. So you also have rainbow Mayanite, which came out in soul story number 1, so you may want to check that one out, only if you want to, of course. Then we have amethyst. Very spiritual. You're very spiritual. This is how you're enjoying life, because you, like I said, like you bridge the gap, and you enjoy bridging the gap. So we have red jasper and red jade. Very interesting. These two came out together. Usually not all crystals have that red blot and red blot. So very cool. Both of these piles so far have been very synchronous. I don't even know the word. But you know what I'm trying to say. Let's see, 2 more. You're enjoying life because you're a very deep person. I don't know how to explain it. You probably watch like really deep movies or stories or whatever. You enjoy it, yeah. So we have cobalto calcite, morganite, and kunzite. Okay, this is really interesting. So I haven't done readings for other people with this crystal deck, and like these are so synchronous. You know the word I'm trying to say. It's beyond. It's like shocking. It's like God is so interesting. It's really shocking. Then I see a pyramid here. Yeah, very synchronous, very aligned. And then Amazonite, which is the 4th one of all of these. Look, calcite, camazite, morganite, and Amazonite. All the ites, okay? So you are definitely, for wherever you come from, you definitely represent wherever you come from. You definitely represent wherever you come. Okay? Then the cobalto calcite comes out again. Okay? Let's read what this is about. Love, emotional healing, and compassion. So you're enjoying life. Like I said, you're a very passionate, deep person. Then we have lepidoscarite. All these ites, I'm telling you. This is really interesting. Open heart, grounded teacher. You're like a open book, and you're like really warm. Yeah. You probably like tea and stuff like that. Cozy vibes. Yeah, I'm definitely getting cozy vibes with this. You probably like to celebrate the small things and do like cute things. Definitely getting that. You're not for everybody. Like you don't like being around just anybody. You definitely don't. You definitely don't. That's just you. This is a rainbow Mayanite coming out again. You definitely want to check out Soul Story number 1. Now, that's not for everybody, of course. You just, like, if you want to, check it out. Because this one came out. And that one keeps coming out. Alright. Soul Story number 2. If you would like to book a one-on-one glow-up coaching session with me, or a energy reading, or even a tattoo body composition consultation phone call, all information is down below. Or if you want to collaborate, whatever, you already know. Okay, follow me on all my platforms. Stay tapped and tuned in. Okay, you already know what it is. Now I'm about to go into pile number 3, Soul Story number 3. Welcome, Soul Story number 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm Siani, your reader for today. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. And yeah, all my booking information is down below. I'm an artist and healer and influencer. And yeah, let's get into your reading. Okay, so we have blue spinel. I just had like something sharp in my throat. Blue represents the throat chakra. So persistence, fresh perspective, and revival. You're enjoying life because you're unafraid to use your throat chakra. You're unafraid to use your throat chakra. Because even in this image, like this girl's taking a picture of her friend, like from far away, like, and she's holding it high up. Like, you're not afraid to take up space. You're not afraid to take up space. You may have struggled with this, because I'm getting that like you weren't always like this, but like you were always like this, but people try to make you feel like you shouldn't be like that, so you try to tone it down, but you just can't. That's what I'm hearing. Lepidoscarite. I don't know how to pronounce this, okay? Open, heart, grounded teacher. This came out in pile number 2. I love how all of these are kind of connected. Each one is different, but they're all kind of connected. Usually that happens because I channel for a collective of people. So we all are similar, you know? But anyway. Let's see what else we have here. Rainbow Aura Quartz. Ooh, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. You're just letting it go. You're not afraid to, like, step out. Try something new. Close the door on something and begin something new. Because rainbows represent, like, silver lining. Okay? We have aura healing, magic, universal light. Yeah, like... Yeah, and then we have citrine, creativity, happiness, manifestation. Yeah, like, it's like creativity. You know, the silver lining. That space in between. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with you, soul star number 3. This is how you're enjoying life. Okay, this is how you're enjoying life right now. How life is your playground. Then we have kyanite. Truth, communication, and clarity. A lot of purple, blue here. So you're speaking from... It's like wherever you're speaking or whatever you're saying is needed. Like, your voice is needed in this world, I'm hearing. Soul story number 3. Like, whatever type of person you are, like, people really appreciate you. I don't know if you hear that enough, but people really appreciate you. You probably do, but you don't. I'm getting that you don't feel it. Like, you don't. And not even that many people tell you, but... Because something about you hasn't popped off yet, but you're about to pop off. That's what I'm getting. Like, you like to scope things out first. You don't like to be the first one to do something because then you don't learn. Or you could be the first to do something. It's either or, but mostly for you, soul star number 3, I'm getting like you rather just sit back and watch and then take action. That's what I'm getting with you, which is totally fine. Everybody works in a different way. And that's what I'm getting for you. You like to sit back and watch and then do it. Like, you know you're going to do it, but you sit back and watch. So anyway, this is your life is your playground and how you're enjoying it. You know that you're about to launch something that's really going to change your life. You have strong faith. You know that you're born to do something big. You're working with God to fulfill that, to do that, to live your dream, to be happy, to really like manifest what you want on this life. We get to design. You know, you're not a victim. You don't have a victim mentality. Oh, I get knocked down. Oh, I'm about to... No, you get back up. You're like, okay, well, obviously this is meant to teach me something, and it's getting me closer to where I'm meant to be. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You also are very passionate when you speak. Like, your words are they're very impactful. Like, you're probably the type of person to tell somebody a compliment. That's what I'm getting here. I'm definitely getting here. Like, you know, I love when girls are like that. Honestly, a lot of girls are like that. Like, they're like, you know, when you're out and you look cute and then, like, a girl, like, taps on your shoulder, she's like, you look so cute. That's, like, the best girl experience ever. Like, you know, like the girl bathroom when you're out, like at a nice restaurant or like a club or something, like, and the girls are lit. What? That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting from you. Like, you like to hype people up, and all that hype is coming right back to you, because you're about to show up in a way where it's like, oh, see, this is who you are. This is who you are, right? And you know this. So you've been letting people sleep on you because you want to see, you know this. This is the thing. You're very, very, very calculated because you feel things beyond even understanding them. You just be feeling them, so you just know. You don't know why, but you do. So you're watching people as they sleep on you. How do they treat you? Because they don't know for real. They don't. So you're very compassionate and cautious and gracious. That's what I'm getting here. So story number 3. This is how you're living life, enjoying it, and how life is your playground. Because you're full of grace. You're just full of grace. That's what I'm getting. You're full of grace. Okay? And this is coming from somebody whose name is Grace. My name is Grace. And I'm telling you, you are full of grace. Grace is God's magic. Where you're just like, how can this even possibly happen? How can this exist? How? Because obviously, this is where we're at. Right? Behold. Boom. You know what I mean? You're cool AS, soul story number 3. I fuck with you. I fuck with you heavy. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? Comment down below. Okay, comment down below. And yeah, you already know I'm gonna start shouting out people's comments every video. So you already know what the vibes is. Building this community here of fairies and spiritual gangsters, okay? So yeah, that's what we have today for you. This was kind of short, but we're just gonna end it here. Maybe I'll pull one more card, but I'm just being led to make this one short and sweet. Okay, so we're gonna pull from the Emotions Oracle deck. I love this deck. I got it today. Already love it. Both of these decks that I use today are like the bomb diggity. They're gonna be linked down below, so check them out. Okay, let's see what emotions Holy Spirit and their spirit team, what emotions have they been feeling that has been contributing to them enjoying life. Okay, let's see. We have anxiety, anger, and shame. Interesting. I think you're allowing these feelings to tell you something. You're like, you're enjoying confronting your worst fears at this point. You're not like questioning if it's real or not. Like, you're actually just like, no, these are actual concerns that I have. And they may not even just be concerns, but actual things that has happened and have occurred, or is going on. And you're like just dealing with it and moving forward. Like, you're not letting it stop you is what I'm getting here. Because that's the only reason these would come out in this reading. Shame, anxiety, anger. How you're enjoying life. Yeah. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have miracle. Yeah, you're creating miracles. I think in your reading, I was talking about the fine line. Like the silver lining. And like the rainbow and stuff like that. But you're pushing past resistance. We have resistance here and miracle. Doubt. Period. Yeah, exactly. Disappointments. Things that people who have disappointed you. Things that you thought were like, just people being stupid. Okay? Even disappointment in yourself. Okay? You may think, oh, no, I stand on everything. But we all have things that we have to work on, so there's never, that's just how it is. Okay, it doesn't have to be so serious, but we're always working on something. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That's the problem with people. That's why they don't feel like they're on a playground. They feel like they're in a jail facility or some shit like that. Because they don't understand that there's more than one choice in how you decide to think. You don't need to be a prisoner to what other people think. That's being in a prison. You're on a playground. That's why you're watching this reading. Okay? You've escaped the matrix. You're uncontrollable. That doesn't mean that you're bad. You don't take advantage. So that's why it's even more shocking, because then you show people, whoa, this person doesn't follow no rules, but they still give back to people. They're still generous. Because they feel like if they were to take the restrictions off themselves, stop being so rude to themselves, stop self-sabotaging, that the freedom they would gain, they would think they're too good. You don't let anybody make you think that. because you represent true justice and faith and love and good things. What the hell? Why does it always have to go end bad? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, this is where the extra part is coming. It was a whole preaching part at the end of your video. Wow. No, because you know what? It really pisses me off. I'm tired of good people being framed as... Because people just can't believe that that they're a good person. But that just means somebody who... They don't trust themselves enough. So obviously they're not at your understanding. Do you understand what I mean? So you just continue living your life. Because there will be people that will literally try and frame you. Because they're like, there's no way this person, nah, because I'm this. And if I can't be like that, then they can't. It's like, what? Get out of my face. Yeah, get out of my face. But anyway, peace, love, and light to y'all. Continue being you. Continue being great. Spreading love, light, peace, positivity. And not being afraid to say what the fuck is what it is. Okay? So yeah, that's what I got for y'all today. This is how life is your playground and you are enjoying it. If you'd like to book a one-on-one, all information is down below. Also, feel free to follow me on all my other social platforms to stay tapped in and tuned in. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Bye. She's meditating, guys. She's looking at the painting.